I don't remember what this one is. We might have done this already. Oh, I remember what this is. I remember what this is. This is the one where they give you all of them, and then you have BFFs and all that stuff. Yeah, I fucking hate this. Absolutely with all my heart. I did. I think we did Blue Bomber on, we finished that one on stream, like, a couple days ago. And yeah, that one's fun as hell. Although, man, makes me play like a fucking idiot. Absolute fucking idiot. Let me tell y'all. Having the ability to just not worry about dying is, by the explosions is real stupid. I did try, Suicide King, because that one is, kind of similar vibes with the explosions. And, man, way harder. Ooh, okay, that's kind of difficult. Okay, hold on. What if we did it like this, right? Okay, we do that. Okay, and now this feels more like a triple shot. But no, Blue Bomber has definitely been my favorite of these challenge runs for sure. That one was definitely a good time. Dude, I am getting plumb like crazy. Honestly, if I could get Dry Baby during this and then stick him in place, that wouldn't be too bad. Dude, I gotta say, duct tape during this is like it is absolutely like helping with this run a lot in terms of like where the babies are placed, because like normally it's so fucking difficult to try to like get the shooting on these things because they move around so much, but them being in a fixed location is absolutely gonna help this. I'm obsessed. That's my 100-hour achievement this week. Holy shit. Oh yeah, you asked about the miniatures. I've got, it's all Warhammer. It's Age of Sigmar and 40K. I have my Cheese Marines up there, my Heralds of Corn, or fucking, I cannot remember the Age of Sigmar name off the top of my head right now. And then I have Skaven down here, Tyranids right here, my oh my god, what are they in 40K? The Corn Space Marines, the Chaos Space Marines, but they're the Corn ones. My ghosts, oh my god, it's been a hot minute since I've like had time to do Warhammer shit, which is why I'm glad once we're done with Kiwami 3 that fucking Warhammer Wednesday is going to come back so we can start painting and doing craft shit and everything again. Turn that off so that pause that to do that. And then I have my ghosts from Age of Sigmar, and then I have my battle sisters at the very top. So just a couple armies. No, not Imperial Fists. Right? That's what the Cheese Marines are. It's the Imperial Fist. But yeah, I want to start painting again and like having the avenue to do it like that. I think I did that wrong. I think I still spent the key for that like an idiot. Oh, doesn't matter. Fuck. Yeah, Iron Fists are the like Ferris Manus or whatever the hell. Couple random miniatures, no biggie. Yeah, you know, it's about 2.5 years of paychecks right there. Yeah, the Ferris Buellers. Oh my god, I completely forgot as well, chat, at the beginning of the oh, Let's see if we get a deal on this floor. If not, let's force it. Okay, we may have to force it. I completely forgot we to post the poll for the movie night on for this month. To do our shitty video game movie adaptations. So we are I will probably do that, and then we're probably aiming for a Sunday evening. Ooh, Ancient Recall is great. Okay, so we keep the Joker. Teleport me to the secret room. Awesome. Didn't need to do that. I probably should have saved that. No Jokers, so we're going to force the Joker. I went the wrong way. Because if I could get something like... Honestly, if I could get Succubus during this, I think that would probably be the best. Clippy, no. Look, I know I'm doing bad, man. Come on. Troll Bombs is kind of nice in here. Okay, the Devil for fun. The Devil again. The Fool, don't need to worry about that. 2 red hearts is nice. Fuck you too. And the Hierophant. That's honestly not a bad set of cards. What's up, K-Fob? Need to paint my Void Dragon and Surextil? Oh my god, I don't know how to pronounce that. Maybe make them my May projects. Hell yeah. The live-action Super Mario Bros. Movie, if I had it. If I had it. Watch YouTube lore videos and play Dark Heresy kind of Warhammer fan. No, that's absolutely fair. I am definitely the, I like to play tabletop. I just don't have ever any time to do it. God damn it. I will take Pentagram. And then Guppy's Paws, whatever, and Necromancer's, whatever. I like to play the tabletop. I like to read the books. I have a couple books. I have Karn the Betrayer that I need to read. I'm still listening through a couple other books. Super horny, oh bros, please no. And if you haven't played it, what's the name of the game? The top-down game? Hold on. Let me open up Steam real quick. Not Speed Freaks. Rogue Trader. If you have not played Rogue Trader yet, beautiful game. Absolutely fantastic. I have not beaten this game yet, but just from what I've played, it is so good. Word to your mother. It's on your backlog. It's a great game. It's a great game. I kind of want to just fully restart it because I haven't touched it in a couple months. I want to just fully restart it and maybe play it on stream. You know, I kind of like just having a document of, ooh, restock is nice. I wish I could get that, but I just do not have the money. When I finally beat BG3 Claire Obscure. Yeah, I'm kind of in that same boat, man. I have so many long games on my backlog. I ended up getting really lucky at the thrift store. Hematemesis at the thrift store recently. I didn't even talk about this, about some of the games that I was able to get physically. Oh my god, I completely skipped over this because I think we've just been so, like, I need to beat Kiwami 3 mode, you know, kind of thing. Which, again, I'm still taking my time with it. I just want to put as much time as I can into it, you know? Just need to finish your Insanity run of RE9, and that's off my backlog. Man, my 100% backlog and everything else is a completely different backlog list. I only have 1 or 2 RPGs I add to my backlog at a time. I can't just can't binge them all like I used to. Man, I sure can't, but I'll sure try. I closed Steam, god damn it. You know, I will absolutely sure try. Case and point being the entirety of my Final Fantasy backlog whenever that opens. But speaking of, I do and I will play my copies of Final Fantasy that I have physically. I did buy them all on Steam just in case I had any issues. But you know, we have all of these Crisis Core, Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 4 remake, Final Fantasy 7, you know, 7 Rebirth, 7 remake. You know, I do want to get all of these done, you know. Fucking 8 remaster, 9, you know, 13, 2, and 15, and, you know, Lightning Returns, and 10, 10, 2, and then all of these Kingdom Hearts games and everything. I do have Final Fantasy 10 and 10, 2, and then I also did manage to find PS3 copies of 13 and, oh wow, that is awful looking, 13 and 13, 2. And then on top of that, and these are really cheap too, by the way, I also ended up finding a copy of The Witcher 3 for PS4, which is going to be great. I'm excited to play that. And then I also did get a copy of Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. So we now have Revengeance 4 and 5. So now all I need to get is the first 3 games, and then we can go through. We can actually go through and play through Metal Gear. So. Oh, and then I also did get this James Patterson game that looked really interesting.
That's a nice argument, Senator. Why
you
don't you back it up with a source?
Dude, we're gonna actually get to see the fucking like genesis of that, and it's gonna feel weird. It's a James Patterson Woman's Murder Club, Twice in a Blue Moon.
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
So, it's like a point-and-click murder mystery game, and I was like, yeah, this looks like goofy and insane. I'm going through and trying to get copies of Nancy Drew games. I already have a couple because I want to go through a you know, a Nancy Drew like thing and everything. And then of course too, you know, we added to our backlog all of these you know, Telltale like games and everything. So we have The Wolf Among Us, The Walking Dead, all the Tales from Monkey Island games I've never played, The Expanse, which I've never played either, these 2 Batman ones. I'm debating getting the Minecraft story mode as well. We also have all the Batman Arkham games and stuff too, which I want to get physically as well. And yeah, and then I do have Guardians of the Galaxy physically as well. We have a lot of games. We have so many games, y'all, that like I'm so glad there's so many good new games coming out. I don't think there's genuinely been something we've played this year that I haven't like enjoyed, you know? Outside of maybe like, you know, some of Mine's stuff from Kiwami 3. And then, you know, of course, not enjoying some of the decisions they've made with Kiwami 3. But regardless, I will absolutely take Dark Matter. That I will not go for. But we have a lot. We have a lot, because, like, I have over 200 games physically at this point now, and I'm going to keep getting more, and I'm buying games specifically that I do want to play, you know? And it's becoming more and more difficult because, like, my Steam backlog and that backlog overlap, but, like, there's just, I kind of want to prioritize playing my physical games, you know? Red Dead, God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, you know, stuff like that. I want to play those games, especially now that I have all of the hardware that I need to play these games. You know, I have everything that I need to play them. So like, I want to go through and play them, you know? We need a drought of just like games coming out, which I like at this point, it's seeming like summer is going to be that until something like stupid gets announced, you know? For whatever, but like, you know, I want to just like do like summer streamathons and stuff like that, and just beating through the backlog, you know. this duct tape as one of our first items is absolutely a fantastic pull. What a great pull right at the beginning. Oh, yeah, so I don't know how to get rid of that stream elements thing. I noticed that was still there. I've gotten rid of that sponsored bit. It's like for what, AFK Journey or something like that? I've gotten rid of that 4 times, I think now. Like, just myself going through and doing that. So I guess just in perpetuity, we are forever sponsored by AFK Journey. You know, so they owe me a lot of money. Shit. Yeah, perfect time for an ad. Oh, Bombino. Not great. Not great. Don't like fighting Bombino. Magic Scab. This can make whatever's in here free. Again, if I get Succubus, it copies all of my tier rate and stuff, so that'd be nice. But alas, it is just Brimstonian Bombs and Gimpy, which I don't really care about either of those, so that is fine. Get rid of the widgets. You might need to get rid of the permission to... yeah, I feel like I've done all that. I'm going to go through it again, just because tomorrow is going to be my... actually work on stream shit day finally, because I just have not been able to, with how busy shit has been, and just how for lack of a better term, eventful shit has been. If I had belly button, I would absolutely take that. But yeah, I'm gonna go through tomorrow and like, you know, I'm gonna try to edit all of each shit tomorrow. I doubt I'm gonna finish it though. Each shit generally takes me about 2 to 3 days to fully like of like full work to get done. I am gonna get everything uploaded. I am very behind on uploads, and it is entirely just because of just like, I don't know. I've just been so behind. So I'm gonna catch up tomorrow. And then what else is on the docket? I think that's everything. And then yeah, I'm gonna get movie night figured out so that we can, you know, we can do that either Saturday or Sunday. Even if it is just a little last minute. And then, fuck you. My speed isn't there. And that's really it. I think that's really it, you know? Outside of the house cleaning stuff I gotta do. You know, get all of that done. Oh, dude. No, I'm not burnt out. Let me tell you, like, I appreciate the concern, though. Because, trust me, I've overextended myself before. And the overextension generally comes from not things in stream. Outside of the what was it called? Streamathon last year. But also there was a little bit more on top of that that made that a little bit difficult for me. But what was it? No, I'm not burnt out. I just have, it's just been eventful. That's all. I just haven't had the time to like sit down and do stuff, and it takes me like, you know, 30 seconds to get stuff uploaded, and when I'm staying on top of it, it's fine. But as soon as it starts to pile up, I'm just like, it starts to become such a task to get everything uploaded. 3.5 weeks straight. Hey, and not only on top of that, you know, having having the the old couch be taken, you know, on top of that, and cleaning for like 6 on top of also doing all that. So, you know, I think that initial stress of everything is what contributed to the burnout more, because the streaming I can deal with. That wasn't really what was killing me. I can definitely say that for sure. Yeah, what kind of idiot would suggest themselves with that? Not me thinking about doing it again this year. I'm not. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not doing that to myself again. There we go. There we go. This year, when it's the anniversary, and if I get to do the what's it called? The streamathon stuff for nice. Whatever. Jawbreakers, whatever. Compared to duct tape right now with what we have, like, this is absolutely our... This, like, with Gish and everything, like, we are getting pretty set right now. I took a shot in the dark, and, you know, it didn't pay out, but that's fine. What was I saying? I have much better plan. I'm fine. I have a better plan this year, considering everything for the anniversary, in that I don't have a plan at all, and that I will think about it once we get closer to it. But, you know, I have a better idea of things, and, you know, of what I want to do in general. I've already kind of talked with Snowy about it. You know, I don't plan on doing, you know, a whole month thing, but, like, I still want to do a marathon. I still think that would be just fun. I really like when we get to do our streamathons. They're so much fun. Waking up and just streaming all day, you know, and doing that until, like, you know, until I'm purple is fun. And limiting that to about a week, like we do with the fundraising events, it really does feel nice. I want to do something to shake things up this time, you know, and try to, you know, figure stuff out and get it all to work out. So, you know, we'll see what ends up happening. Thank you for getting the reference. Do a weekend marathon. Yeah, I'm thinking, you know, I'm thinking about what you know, what would work best, you know. Especially now, dude, I'm telling you, like, I'm so glad that I have been, like, insanely more consistent, you know, with just stream in general. I have been able to be more consistent because, you know, I don't have a million outside forces making it so difficult to do so. So, like, it's nice that I think more so than anything, it's nice to feel more in control of my own levels of productivity this year more than anything. Oh, it's Blue Mom. She's gonna step on us a lot. Never mind. I don't know shit about this game, apparently. Sorry, I'm trying to focus up for this fight. Shit, there goes my deal chance. Right at the end. Oh, do I aura farm? Fuck no, I don't aura farm. Why is it only when I'm playing these fucking modes that I can go all the way to the end like this? Such a pain in the dick, dude. Good luck with those chores, PTG. See Superman during the, you did get to see, oh my god. Dude, when I tell you what a break that was, I was telling Snowy, okay, So like, not to get too like woe is me, you know, about nothing. Again, like I want to emphasize how grateful I am that I get to have this as my job, right? I am so grateful, but like with everything that was going on last year, that Superman like movie break that I took in the middle of like the marathon was such a welcome break, y'all. It was so nice to not have to think about like just anything going on. Cause like I was thinking about the stream and stuff, and I was like, you know, I hope everything's going well, blah blah blah, this and that, you know. But like there was also all of the other shit happening, you know, in the house, where I was stressed about something else with, you know, people like on the internet, and I was like, God, I hope they don't, you know, mess with the stream, or God, I hope, you know, that this doesn't happen, and you know they accidentally do this and, you know, cause this to happen, or I hope they don't try to do this, or I hope this doesn't happen, or I hope the house isn't a mess and I have to clean everything up when I get back, because I don't want that to be on Snowy, because she's also working a whole bunch, you know. There were just so many compounding factors, and Superman was so nice to just sit there and like not think about it. It was such like a total like flush and cleanse, and really did like rejuvenate me for a good couple days with everything there. It was a very much needed and I was so glad I got to take that break. Oh, Kai, I can believe it. I can believe it. I've been seeing the Blu-rays and DVDs and stuff are starting to hit stores, you know, again and everything, and I'm very excited to. Burkano. Shit. It's always a risk. It's always a risk with Burkano. Or with the blank rune, rather, because Burkano is, I believe, the duplicate rune. It is essentially, or not duplicate, it is the Isaac rune. So that lets you reroll items. But whatever. I would have rather done that than have a really cool item pedestal somewhere and then fuck things over. What was I saying? But oh my god, yeah, no, like 100%. I cannot wait to watch that movie again. Me and Snowy finally, because we watched what was it? Across the Spider-Verse a shit ton of times when that movie first came out. In theaters, but we both realized we hadn't seen that movie since we saw it in theaters, and so we finally, you know, bought the movie physically because we were able to find a copy. We bought it and we did like a little Spider-Man watch through, and now we only need one more movie, and then we can actually watch through all the Spider-Man movies again. We're gonna do a big Spider-Man rewatch, and just like we realized, we're like, God damn, we haven't seen this movie since it was in theaters, and we saw the movie like. I think Snowy ended up seeing it 5 times, and then I ended up seeing it, I think, 3 times. It was like with Sonic. I mean, we saw it with Light twice. Donut was there the second time we watched it. Because, yeah, we saw it with Light, Giselle, and, whoops. Oh, you guys fucked my whole thing up. Fuck. Hold on. No. All right, that's good. Nice cluster. Yeah, that was dope. Getting to see that with everybody, and then like I said, yeah, we saw it again with Light Giselle Donut, and then we came back. I got to see it with my friends here in town, and it was just such a cool experience getting to watch that movie so many times and getting to see people's experiences with it and everything. It was so cool. And now I own all of the Sonic movies and the Knuckles show on DVD, so I can literally fucking watch it whenever I want. And I did a big clean day in the house and locking in. Fuck. Did a big clean day in the house and ended up watching the entirety of all the Sonic media that we had. That was like the live action stuff that's been coming out. Across the Spider-Verse come out, I don't even remember. Long enough where I didn't remember where I went. God, yeah, when did that movie come out? That's a great question. I think it was 23. Yeah, 2023. God, it's been 3 years, and we're going to probably have to wait until next year to get something. Like anything. And I'm glad. I'm glad. Take all the time you need. Especially in this era where, you know, people are choosing the easy option. I'm very glad that it's taking as much time as it is. As much as I want to see that fucking movie. Whoa, that's a big bullet. Oh my God. Locked in. Locked the fuck in, dude. Oh shit. Oh. God damn it. How long is that? 30 minutes? Let's do another. Let's try another challenge run. Let's try another challenge run. Let's do Pride Day. Rainbow Baby and $3 bill. Okay, this isn't terrible, and I just got to make it to Mom's Heart. All right. How have I not completed this one yet? This feels like the easiest dub of, like, anything. Stank ass trick. I'm excited, though. I'm excited. I'm excited for the new Spider-Man movie. I mean, like, shit, you know, there's a lot of good shit that's coming out right now. Games and movies, it feels like it's impossible to keep up with. I mean, Speedball Run just got its or Steel Ball Run just got its anime you know, out and everything, and goddamn is it just so nice to see horses animated in like such a great way. They look so good. Yeah, 1 episode a month. I am fucking I hate Netflix so much. I hate them so much. I might just use my bomb, I think. I think that I got the one explosion that I was going to get forever with this thing. So, you know, you have me and Rainbow Baby doing this. It was worth it. But I will wait. I've waited this long. I can wait longer for more episodes of Steel Ball Run. I cannot wait to see the intro and the outro. You know, there's the fan intro that people made, very, very talented folks made, called Holy Steel, that I adore and would have loved to see as the intro, but of course, you know, it's like that's the copiest cope of all cope. But my God, the voice actors are just so good, and the animation is just so good, and I can't wait. I cannot wait to see more of that shit. You know, True Man's World and just all that shit. Getting to see so much of that animated is just going to be so good. So fucking good. And then on top of that, Invincible as well is also coming out, and that's been a fantastic time. Me and Snowy just finished watching the first 3 episodes that came out, and my God, what a fucking first 3 episodes, dude. Holy shit. If you haven't watched it yet, absolutely go watch that. And if you don't have a way to watch that, DM me. I got you. I still have my plug that I can download all the episodes from. So if you do not have a way and you don't want to, and I don't blame you, want to spend money on Prime or Netflix, I got you. You got a friend in me. So I will I'll send them to you via Google Drive. You just got to download them yourself. You just got to make sure you have space. That's all. So what happened in the Origins movie? Oh man, that's another series I can't wait for Snowy to go through, because like she has very limited like kind of experience with a lot of those like superhero movies, and so we're gonna go through all of the X-Men movies and just experience the roller coaster that is. We're gonna go through all of the all of the Fast and Furious movies. We're gonna go through all of the. She did say to me that she wanted to go through all of the, of like Marvel movies up to Endgame, which I was surprised with, because I was like, oh. I didn't think she'd really give a shit, but she's kind of like, they're big things. And so, I kind of want to experience them. And I'm like, well, it's post-hype, so it may not hit as good, not really, these movies aren't really, great. But, I was like, I'm still down to rewatch them. It's been forever since I've watched these movies, so why not? Cool, range down once again. I don't think I can drop Rainbow Worm. Yes. I do want Tarot Cloth. I'm gonna start reading Warrior Cats again, because we finally, I think I said this the other day, but I finally got the last book I needed for the prequel stuff, so now we're gonna start reading through that. I still haven't watched Logan either. I have had that movie in my wheelhouse, or whatever the term is. Not wheelhouse, but you know what I mean. I've had it in my house, physically for Cheeseburger. It's already 4 o'clock. Jesus Christ. I took way too long in the shower. I've had that in my house for probably a good year and a half, 2 years at this point, and I want to watch it. Me and Snowy were gonna watch it, and I've told this story before, but we were gonna watch it, and couldn't, because I thought that the fucking person was gonna be cool, because I just turned 18 and Snowy had not turned 18 just yet, and I was like, I'm buying the tickets. I am technically an adult. And then the person was like, no. And I was like, she literally turns 18 in 5 days. And she's like, no. And I was like, this is stupid. I keep fighting Plum. I don't know what the game is on that it wants me to just constantly fight Plum. So, I'm very excited to watch it, but I'm now more excited to get the payoff that is the Deadpool movies and Deadpool, Wolverine, and Logan, and some of the later stuff from the X-Men stuff, so that we can so that I can actually like get the full scope of things, because it's been forever since we watched those. So didn't kill it good enough last time. It seems so. Expecting the legacy, the multiverse of madness. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. God. I mean, we've seen me. I can complain about Marvel for as long as I need. Especially this new stuff that's come out post Endgame. Although I didn't really like Endgame. I thought Infinity War was a much better, stronger movie. But, reroll my items. And I know that doesn't count as my pool items. Why not? Blue cap, breakfast, and champ belt. That's not bad. That's honestly not bad. I'll take the extra hearts and the damage up. Honestly, that'll pair well with a $3 bill. Because, I mean, realistically, if we look at it, I do really only have just $3 bill is my only items. Rainbow Baby is just kind of there as a little bit of extra. But I could go on forever about, the small issues I have with, some of the movies in the pre-Infinity War and Endgame era stuff, but the Endgame out is where I start getting like meh about shit. And it all starts with Loki. That damn show. rest, oh boy, yeah. Yeah, it really also, like, for me, if we're just specifically talking about Multiverse of Madness, if you know, you know kind of thing, but the way that it kind of undid a lot of what WandaVision did for her character really just didn't work for me, you know? It really just did not work for me. We're not yet. Daredevil tomorrow, though? Tonight, actually? Oh, shit. 6 p.m. PT, 9 o'clock. Oh, dude, they're getting all of, like, the post, or, like, they're getting that dinner time slot. That's that prime time of sitting down with the family in front of the, in front of the TV, like, dinner time slot. That's what that time screams to me. Ooh, brimstone. Oh, I walked into that brimstone. That's fine. I've got hearts to spare. Give me Death's Touch. I will absolutely take Death's Touch. So that's gonna kind of easy mode this. Undid pretty much all of her character growth from WandaVision. It did. I don't mind her being like antagonistic or a villain, but it did it at the sake of essentially just assassinating like the growth of her character from WandaVision. It really fucking sucked. It undid a lot to like what, you know, you kind of thought she was. And then on top of that, you know, I didn't really appreciate the fact that if you hadn't have watched any of the TV shows, and this is a problem with Marvel at this juncture, you know, in general. If you hadn't really been watching any of the TV shows whatsoever, because I remember Snowy had watched it and with me and was very confused because she was like, "Why is she like this?" And I was like, "Well, you know, I guess I got to condense an explanation for you because she doesn't keep up with any of the TV shows or anything. So it's like I don't like that you had to keep up with that, and I really wish that wasn't like homework that you needed to do, as well as on top of a lot of the multiversal stuff. It's like if you weren't watching Loki, then you're not gonna understand stuff, and it's like because I love the twist of WandaVision. It does it really good, and then they just kind of go, but like, what if she was like just actually a bad person? And it was like, no, this makes it so hard. Why can nobody write like a wounded character well at all? Why is it so hard to have like good people do bad things and then have them like, you know, go through growth? What is so difficult about this to write? This will help us when we get a good thing. This journey, that is my own fault to realize I should be thankful for the time I had. Also want to, anyway, fuck that, stealing my kids from someone else. Yeah, exactly. Fuck, yeah, no, Reed Richards also, yeah, being an absolute dipshit in that movie too. Yeah, like a lot of the characters a lot of characters really just act very much not in character, and it can be explained in whatever ways and blah 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 whatever, you know, but it's like, it's just like it really is just kind of, these characters are not acting like themselves simply so that the movie can have a reason to exist, and that's not enough for me. I'm so glad that I still do slowing tears every so often. No. I mean, shit, if you want to give me Brimstone, that'd be cool. I'll just take Pentagram. Pentagram for the damage up? Absolutely. We'll do that. That'll make my Death's Touch even more powerful. One of their stuff, which with also heavy studio meddling? Absolutely. Trapped an entire city in reality my own making. They all suffered by my hands because I let my grift get the best of me. They all need to heal just as much as I will. So I'm gonna actually murder people. Yeah, like absolutely, absolutely. You know, and 100%, Nate. I mean, it's the same shit that you see like with I mean, it's why, you know, I think it's why you know, because I mean, like, it's owned by Disney, you know, all that stuff. So, like, you know, you can tell there's a lot of Disney likes to meddle a lot at the executive level when it comes to their movies, and you can tell in some of these newer movies that make a lot of money, because I mean, that's exactly what happened in Star Wars, and why that was a disjointed mess. So that's why that happened in Star Wars, which was such a disjointed mess. But you know, it's been nice with something like Hoppers and something like Zootopia too, that I've noticed it seems like you know, Hoppers not really so much. That one kind of was, wow, that is a really rare drop. That's a really rare drop from that one. You know, with Hoppers, you know, even if it did kind of have like a muted messaging and everything because of the fact that it is a kids movie, I still think it did it a lot better than some of the environmental movies that have been coming out for a hot minute. And I still think it is a very good movie regardless of that. The, you know, main character is great. I really like the main character a lot. And then on top of that, Zootopia too. I mean, when I tell you that this movie, because like the first one kind of has a pro-cop message, which is you know, but still tries to tackle like, you know, systemic racism and shit like that. When I tell you that Zootopia 2 completely gets that pro-cop message out of there, and then just completely has the whole, you know, corrupt system messaging. Blank Rune, dope. Corrupt system messaging, and talks about displacement and systemic racism in a like much more succinct and tactful manner. I'm telling you, Zootopia made so much fucking money that I don't think they had oversight. I genuinely do not think they had the oversight, and they were really allowed to make whatever they want, other than the fact that they didn't let Judy and Nick be a thing, which, you know, I think they just didn't want to give that to the fandom, unfortunately. But I'm really hoping that trend continues, because I'm enjoying seeing these movies a little bit more unfiltered, with, you know, the actual messaging of them actually being able to shine through. And speaking of, you know, just movies in general, I finally got to see the Sleeping Beauty for the first time. I'd never seen that movie. And we watched that the other night after Snowy made some dinner. And I think I liked that one the most out of all of the movies that came out. But man, should have changed a couple things about that movie. Animation wise, I liked it. Everything else was like, OG or the remake? OG. The OG one. We figured out that it was based off of the ballet. And so we were like, okay, well, I guess the plot points make sense for the time period, but like, you know, couldn't have changed a couple things, Walt. I think Major was the only time studio meddling helped the movie, cause the original stuff for that movie before the studio changed stuff. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, the original Matrix, If you enjoy The Matrix, I highly recommend looking into it. It's been a hot minute since I've actually been able to look at what was fully changed in it, and I just remember a lot of it being like, yeeshy weeshy. But, you know, they figured it out. stressing, man. I know I have 9 lives, but like, good lord. Livy, I hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. Oh, it's worth it. It's worth it. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Double this. Double this. Magician. Give me homing tears. And we teleport out. Boom, jam. We get
Friends till the end.
all of the benefits and none of the bad. Yeesh. Okay, we're good. I think this weekend, maybe... I know not tomorrow, because tomorrow is maybe more Invincible. I don't know what the release schedule is for that one. Especially because there's still, you know, they batch release those episodes too, which again, I fucking hate. I'm excited because Snowy's wanting to. I gave her like free reign. I was like, hey, you know, we've been watching a lot of stuff that I've been saying we should watch. You know, some of the stuff I've been wanting to watch because we haven't watched it in a while, but also just like, you know, those big movies and stuff, or maybe some just dumb jokey fart movies. You know, I was like, you should pick what we should watch.
You done fucked it up.
You know, you should absolutely pick what we should watch. Oh my God, yeah, Will Smith almost fucking being Neo. Christ. You know, but hey, maybe it was a good move. Went for the far superior Wild Wild West, you know? A household name. Everybody knows Wild Wild West. Hit song on the Millennium album, you know? Ansas, I don't think fixes blind, which sucks. Dagaz does. And then Hagalaz will take with us. Yay! Gold bomb. Gold bomb. Go crazy with the bombs now. Hematemesis. All right, well, that sucks. What was I saying, though? All right, yeah, let's just go to the boss room at this point now. I forgot that we went to the shop already. Was important for me because Samla Hayek, it was important to history, actually. Yeah. We can get battery pack. We can get mom's pill bottle.
Paralysis.
Cool, man. Let's just cycle some of the pills in our pill pool. Hey, look up. All right, finally, a good pill. I didn't even get to use... Okay. Magic mushroom. Absolutely should be just destroying... Oh, great, full health. Stuff. I have golden bombs, so... No reason for me not to. Man, I forgot what Death's Touch and my tier rate. It's gonna look insane. All right, Mom. Let's get rid of all these. Oh, shit. Oh my god, she does 1 fucking full heart of damage. Good lord. I went to the wrong room. Yes, yeah, Nemo got you.
Paralysis.
Epic. Yeah, it so like $3 bill, it does the same thing to my tiers that Rainbow Baby does. So Rainbow Baby's tiers change, I think it's like what, every couple seconds. So Familiar fires tiers with many randomized effects from other tiers. Grants random tier effect that cycle every 6 seconds. And then Rainbow Worm does the exact same thing. It cycles through all the different worms that you can do. So it kind of, this is just kind of like a randomized tier run kind of thing. God damn it. I wish I had some sort of health up item, dude. I'm trying so hard not to get hit by shit. While also paying attention. But also my tiers have like an insane shadow. Fuck. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's 2 hearts, baby. 2 hearts. Let's go. Oh, I'm only going to Mom's Heart. I was like, why did that give me supper? Oh, that's going to do a lot of damage. Okay, we're good. Fuck, that still does 1 damage. It's fine. I know how to get chicky with it. Yeah. I'd be, I don't think any of us would enjoy the, what we would have gotten. Ouroboros worm fucking blows? Yeah, it sure does. I don't think I have any way to get over there. But that is okay. It sucks that we got Curse of the Blind again, but I guess it's fine. We're just trying to get to our boss room as quick as possible. Do the bosses. I will say, despite having Death's Touch and everything, along with the rainbow tiers, I honestly wish we got something like soy milk. I feel like that would work a little bit better. I don't agree. Okay. I really hate, like, the enemies. The ghost is touching our microwave again. The ghost is touching the microwave again. Oh, those do Holy Light. Okay. I forgot what I was going to say. Entirely. I lost my train of thought. Once again, I'm too locked in. I want to have a dub skis today. We've been losing so much with Slay the Spire. Oh, I don't like the half and half mask. I'm enjoying us getting a little bit of stuff. Ooh. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Wow, there's just like a lot here. Safety scissors, telescope lens. That would have been nice on the higher floors if I had gotten anything. You think it was a worse career decision? Will Smith having a Neo or Sean Connery passing on playing the Architect? Gotta be real, probably Will Smith. Well, there goes that Eternal Heart. Probably Will Smith. Because Because, I mean, you know, homie's still, like, rich and shit like that, but, you know. At least people still like Keanu. All right, another golden bomb. Fuck me. Tinted rock. I'm getting better at spotting those. I'm just going to be blowing everything up now. Shave my beard, and now my face is cold. Can't relate. You know. You know what they should do? You know what they should do just for conquest? I feel like it's like kitten mittens that Charlie came up with. I feel like we should have very specifically dicks. We should have beard mittens for like that moment when you shave your beard. I will absolutely take White Pony instead. All right, so whatever is in here, especially because we get flight, shade, a Ouija board, and that actually gets us a full-ass spectral tears, so that's for free. Got some upper lip warmth? Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Here's the thing. I have a little bit, and then it feels like my thin little white hairs that I have. Because I thought I was growing in patchy, right? And I was like, man, I really hope that, like, you know, it doesn't grow in nearly as patchy. And then the next time, and then it kind of grew the same out, right? And it was a little bit more full. It's still kind of whatever. It's not as full as I'd want it to be. And so he was like, you're not patchy. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, I look at that beard, that mustache every night. You got white hairs, bro. You're an old man. And I fucking rushed to the bathroom and looked in the mirror, and I was like, oh, dear God. I have just like patches of white hair in my mustache. It is awful. Welcome to me at motherfucker. Shut up, Clippy. Get out of here. I heard the laugh and it did not register with me that there was gonna be mom's hands in here, and there's so many. Although I'm glad we got the spectral tears, because now I can go baby mode. I can be a pussy about shit. John Curry passed on playing the Architect and did League of Extraordinary Gentlemen instead. Dude, I don't know what it is. So it's really weird. Thrifting. Oh, hey, tapeworm. I'd rather just have that. First time anyone's ever said that. I have been seeing in the thrift store an insane amount of copies of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. It has been, I feel like, an unprecedented amount of that movie just showing up all of a sudden. There are so many. Oh, I could get, oh, okay, never mind. Could have gotten the ED6, but that's fine. Gotta head to work. Have a good stream. Have a good stream, K-Fa. Nope. Have a good day at work. Or have a good stream. You know, I don't know what you do for work. God. Have a good day at work, K-Fob. Thanks for hanging out. We might see you after, you know, well, we probably will. I've been, you know, we are going long today because Uno is not until 8 o'clock today. Uno tourney. Don't ask me who I'm playing against, because I had to change what my day was, and Tart just told me what day, and I have not had the time to check. So we're playing against people and streamers, and they're probably really cool and funny and awesome. I'm sorry. 3 out of 4 of the 5K crew tonight? The reunion already? It builds bodies. Oh yeah. So like the what is it? Like I was saying with like the thing. So we need to make beard mittens specifically for like when you shave your beard, you then just have like and yeah, like a fake beard, like a Viking beard like that, like you said, could be absolutely that absolutely could work for what we're trying to do here. Just doing a, there we go. There we go. Challenge run done. Oh, the D8. Cool. Bye, YouTube.